Most of us would imagine retirement to look like, but in one Florida town, retirees are behaving more like college kids than old fogies. This is life at the Villages, a sprawling retirement community outside Orlando.
Little slice of paradise.
The commercials promise endless fun and sunshine, but they don't mention what sometimes happens when the sun goes down.
People like to drink and have sex.
Andrew Bleckman spent a month at the Villages and wrote an eye-opening expose called Leisureville, Adventures in a World Without Children.
Some people are going to go to bed early, wake up early, and they're going to join the history club. Other people are going to stay out late, and they're going to have fun. And people have sex, even when they're older.
One elderly Casanova described it as a paradise of pleasure. At least it is for the guys. Why? There's 10 women to every man at the Villages. Bleckman says Viagra is consumed like candy.
It's given out as gifts. They're popped frequently. Yeah, kind of like breath mints.
The town square is ground zero for good times. There's live music and dancing every night, and the booze is dirt cheap. One resident, 68-year-old Margaret Clem, a grandmother of 14, was arrested in June for having sex in the square in plain view of everyone with her 49-year-old lover, David Boblia. He doesn't live at the Villages. He's too young. One bar even celebrated the notorious incident with a special cocktail, the Sex on the Square. To make matters worse, Margaret is a married woman. Her husband, Frank, is 73 and lost a leg to cancer, but he forgives her.
She deserves a second chance.
At her sentencing, a tearful Margaret whispered, "I love you," to her husband, but the judge had no sympathy for this frisky granny. Margaret and her lover were sentenced to 6 months in jail. But residents we talked to say this was an isolated incident. We were invited to a gathering of the largest singles club at the Villages, the Sumter County Singles. Gene McConville is the club's president.
Pick out any place in the United States that has 100,000 people, and I'll bet you our percentages of anything is much lower.
The message from these seniors is that retirement does not have to be boring. It can be fun and maybe even a little wild.